What is up, crafters? And we are the crafters, and we're about to make the most underrated MLB players in 3 seconds. So let's get started. First, I want to mention when I did the overrated players and I did Chris Davis, I forgot to mention most of the reason was because of his contract. It's too big to what he's not performing, and he's actually catching a little bit of fire. So let's get back to our video. Coming in at number 10 is Eduardo Rodriguez from the Red Sox. His record is 17-6 from coming in from a okay season with the Red Sox last year. His ERA is a 3.73, but that's still okay for having the 17 wins, and he's pitched over 200 innings this season, and he has 180 strikeouts. So I hope he actually will have a good season because his career stats is 49-31 with wins, and this year he's 14-6. So most of those wins actually came from this year out of his 123 games. So number 10 is Eduardo Rodriguez from the Red Sox. Coming in at number 9 is Cavan Biggio. Because you know how he's a father of, his father's been in the MLB, so. And what I think actually is because he is having a good season, but the thing is everybody wants to talk about Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s father, and then him, and then Bo Bichette's father, and then him. But Cavan Biggio, he's still having a good season. I mean, I give him some credit because those are the 3 young stars, and that team's going to be a 1 world champion season very soon. Coming in number 8 is Todd Frazier. Okay, I will finish this later. I'll be right back. It will be nighttime, so I'll see you. Coming in at number 8 is Todd Frazier. I don't think anybody talks about him, but I think he doesn't get as much credit as he should. For this season, he's doing very good. I think he should get a little bit more credit than he is.
Is that how he was on the
He's a very good player this year.
Like after dinner?
Okay. So coming in at number 8 is Todd Frazier. Coming in at number 6 is Trey Mancini. Why I think he might be an underrated player is because he doesn't actually get enough talk because he's on the Orioles and they're not doing a good season. So I think number 6 might be Trey Mancini. He has 31 home runs. I mean, I know he doesn't have the greatest actually batting average. It's 277 on the year. And then he has 80 RBIs with his 31 home runs. So I think number 6 is Trey Mancini. Coming in at number 5 is Kyle Seager from the Seattle Mariners. It's Corey Seager's brother, which I think Kyle Seager is actually having a very good season. He has 22 home runs with 60 RBIs, 2 stolen bases with a batting average, which isn't the best, 250, and only 338 at-bats. The Mariners actually started off the season really well, and now they're almost, they're in last place for the division they are in. But I think Kyle Seager is actually nobody gives him credit. So number 5 is Kyle Seager. Coming in at number 4 is Tommy La Stella. I know he made the All-Star game, but he was injured during the time. So I think number 4, I think it's Tommy La Stella because he made the All-Star team. I know that, but did he really He's a good player, though, but nobody gives him any credit because he's on the Angels, and everybody talks about in the Angels is Mike Trout, and then the overrated Shohei Ohtani, which he isn't that overrated. He stepped up his game since then. And then Albert Pujols. So I think it's Tommy La Stella, number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Mike Ford. Now, I think it's Mike Ford because he actually, he's having a good season, though. He's had a comebacker season. I have his autograph and then the whole Scranton team. So I think he will be one day a good player. Yes, he will be. This is what I was talking about. I got the whole team. I actually got it in person. this whole ball team. And then when I was actually down in Scranton, let me show you who I got. Coming in at number 2 is Edwin Encarnacion. Now, I think he isn't the most underrated player. I just think he might be like, he's having a good season, just that I haven't heard much talking about him because he started off the season on Seattle. So I think it might be Edwin. I mean, you do hear a lot about him because he's actually been a really good player his whole career. So I think it might be Edwin, but in some minds it might not be, okay? So, yeah, it's Edwin. Number 1, coming in at number 1 from the Brewers is Mike Moustakas. So I think he's a very good player. He's on the Brewers, and he is performing for them. He's just, the thing is, Christian Yelich, you got Orlando Arcia, who's been performing big time. You have the Ryan Braun, Eric Thames, Yasmani Grandal, Jesus Aguilar, who's not performing. But you have all those players, so nobody's giving him much credit. He actually has 33 home runs. He's not far actually from Christian Yelich. He's only 11 home runs. He has 82 RBIs, and he's batting over 270. So I think he might be, he's doing pretty good. So number 1 is Mike Moustakas, and we will now go to number 0. Coming in at number 0 is George Springer. You guys are all waiting for this one. He's actually a very good player. Actually, some people are saying he's overrated. I do not think he's overrated. He's on the Astros. He's 35 home runs. He's tied with the JD Martinez right now. And he's 1 home run away from Edwin and all them. Torres does have more home runs than him, but George Springer, good defense. He's a good all-around hitter. He is actually batting over 300. That's very good with 5 stolen bases and 89 RBIs with a 975 OPS. Number 0 is George Springer. And that's the video. Bye, crafters.